All right, guys. So Lil Nas X has done it again. Okay, he's done it again, as his antics has been turned up to a new level. This time, basically posted a picture of himself pregnant. Now, Lil Nas X is a part of the LGBTQ community. He's not a trans person, or at the very least, he hasn't come out and said that publicly. But yeah, he's posted himself pregnant, right? Implying that men can get pregnant, this is something that, a lot of people in that community and on the far left claim, right? They claim that's a thing. They even got medical websites questioning that possibility, despite the fact that they know scientifically it's not true, right? But regardless, this is what he's doing. And obviously, a lot of people are upset with this, right? A lot of people are looking at this and saying, come on, man. Like, how much further can you go, right? Remember, guys, this is the same person that basically in a music video gave a lap dance to Satan. He then followed up on that by creating some Satan shoes that allegedly had real blood in them. Now, he got a lot of backlash for that as well, right? A lot of people, especially a lot of Christians in this country, a lot of religious folks was like, no, this ain't right. This ain't right. You can't be out here openly worshiping the devil like this in music videos, especially when your content is geared towards children. And I feel like this has been legitimate criticism of Lil Nas X that has basically nothing to do with his sexuality, as far as his personal life choices and how he chooses to live his life. I don't think people have an issue with what he wants to do in bed. That's on him. He's an adult. What people have an issue with is him pushing this lifestyle on an audience of young, impressionable kids, and he knows that's what he's doing. He's acknowledged that is his audience. Again, I've talked about this in detail already, but that's not the point of this video. I'm going to get to the point here pretty soon. So even despite all this backlash, right, this justified backlash, he continues to escalate, right? At the BET Awards, he is kissing his male stage dancers on the lips, right? Kissing them on the lips on national TV. Then he comes out with a video called Industry Baby, in which he is dancing naked with other men in prison, making light of what a lot of us know goes down in prison. Okay? It's not something that we should be out here trying to make light of. Okay? These are very traumatic experiences that some men unfortunately go through in prison. Okay? He's kind of making light of that. So here we are today, in which he posts a picture of him pregnant. Now, why did he post this picture of him pregnant? Well, the reason why he posted a picture of him pregnant is because he's saying that I'm pregnant with my new album that's about to come out. Okay? So he's doing this as a publicity stunt. He knew that him posting this picture of him pregnant would get people upset and riled up and talk about it. Because, guys, remember, Lil Nas X, after he came out with that song Old Town Road, right? He became a star. And then at that point, once he became a star, he announced that he was gay. And then kind of after that, he became irrelevant. Lil Nas X started to become relevant again, not because the dude actually has talent, because he really doesn't have any real talent. Okay, he's made some decent songs, but he doesn't really have talent. Okay, but my point is that he became relevant again because of the fact that people are getting outraged about the things that he's doing, right? He is purposely trying to generate outrage for people to pay attention to him. He is a attention monger. He wants attention. That's what it is. That's all this is about, right? That and we all know that, Hollywood and the music entertainment industry, they tend to want to push certain lifestyles on people, okay? Particularly on black people, which a lot of black people have spoken out about. People like Lil Boosie has spoken out about, right? Bravely. Okay, and I say bravely because if you happen to speak out about people like Lil Nas X and you express your opinion, what'll happen is that the liberal media will smear you, right? Guys, you should read some of the articles about Lil Boosie and some of the opinions that he's expressed in regards to Lil Nas X, and how a lot of the liberal media has now painted Lil Boosie as homophobic, talking about how he wakes up in the morning thinking about Lil Nas X and all types of other stuff. Okay, they say about Boosie, right? So if you come out against it, if you say, well, I'm not sure if I agree with, what Lil Nas X is doing here, the liberal media will come after you. They don't care about your race, okay? Because ultimately, they're going to want to defend what Lil Nas X stands for. That's what they want to do. But again, my point is this, guys. He's doing this for attention. Lil Nas X is doing this for attention so that he can sell an album. So the point of this video is to tell people, and I'm going to start doing this myself, is that we have to ignore Lil Nas X. I'm so serious, right? People have to stop talking about him. People have to stop making videos about him. People have to literally make him irrelevant again. The reason why this man is relevant is because of the outrage he's generated, and I'm a part of it. I'm at fault for it because I made plenty of videos about Lil Nas X. But what I've started to realize is that people like me doing that, people being outraged about this stuff, is actually working against what we say we're trying to do here. What it's actually doing is that it's making Lil Nas X stronger because, one, he's making more money off of it. And two, again, he's being the center of attention. More kids are getting exposed to him because people are talking about him. Y'all remember who's the actress or the model? Chrissy Teigen. Right, Chrissy Teigen, again, I don't keep up with these people like that. So, again, I could be wrong about this, but I'm just going off the top of my head. Chrissy Teigen is whining and complaining about being canceled after there were allegations of her cyberbullying. Now, apparently, this is driving her insane, right? She's been driven insane because people no longer care about what she has to say after it was discovered that she was cyberbullying and said some very, very, very mean things to people that you probably shouldn't be telling folks, all right? So you guys see how attention mongers act when they no longer can get the drug that they crave, which is attention, right? Because that's all it is. It's a drug. It's a high for them. This is why, again, Chrissy Teigen is talking about how she feels depressed, right? Because she's no longer getting that attention, that drug that she seeks. And I truly believe that Lil Nas X is in the same boat, right? He is an attention seeker. And attention is like a drug to him. He gets high off of the attention, whether it's positive or negative. And the liberal media really helps perpetuate this because they come to his defense and attack anybody that, criticizes Lil Nas X and says, well, they're homophobic and they're bigots, right? So they help perpetuate the nonsense because they say, well, Lil Nas X is a victim. Even though, again, he is really responsible for all the outrage being generated because he knows what he's doing is controversial. He knows that it's going to generate outrage. He knows that. So, with that being said, guys, I want to take away this drug from Lil Nas X. That's the whole point of this video. We have to take away the attention. We have to stop talking about him. We have to make it so he is irrelevant. And ultimately, that is how you deal with somebody like Lil Nas X, right? That's ultimately how you make it so his influence is very limited. Because again, his power comes through the fact that people are talking about him and they are, giving him the attention that he seeks. If you take that away, then he's a lot less powerful. That's a lot less kids that are going to be influenced by the things he's saying and the things he's doing. So moving forward here, like I said, I'm not making any more videos about Lil Nas X. I'm definitely not doing whole videos about him anymore. I mean, if I have to mention him, hopefully it won't be because of something like this. Okay. I just feel like at this point, it's just better to just ignore him. Just not address any of the things that he does, because when we address it, when we talk about it, that's how you throw fuel on the fire. So yeah, I'm done talking about Lil Nas X and his antics, and I want to encourage other people to do the same, that no matter what he does, no matter how outrageous it is, do not address it, right? Just ignore it, right? Because if you ignore it, then it ultimately will get less exposure, and that's the best way to deal with somebody like Lil Nas X, in my opinion. So let me know what you guys think. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Most importantly, share a Black conservative perspective. Peace.